for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1945. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. In obituary news this morning, funeral service for Cheryl Stanley Harris, age 81, of Sylacauga. And that service will be on Friday, a graveside service at 11 a.m. from Providence Baptist Church Cemetery in Rockford. Visitation is tonight from 5 till 8 o'clock at Curtis & Son North. The family will accept flowers or donations can be given to National Wild Turkey Federation in remembrance of Cheryl. Online condolences at curtisondsonfh.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing Mr. Harris died January 10th. Funeral service for Donald C. Williams, age 88, of Sylacauga, will be Sunday at 2 o'clock from the chapel of Radley Smith Funeral Home. Brother Joe Camp officiating. Burial in the Rocky Mount Baptist Church Cemetery. Mr. Williams died Monday, January 13th, at Colonel Robert Howard Veterans Home in Pell City. He was retired from the U.S. Navy, where he served in the Korean and Vietnam Wars. Visitation will be Saturday from 5 till 7 o'clock at the funeral home. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home, directing Mrs. Sarah Jane Hubbard Goocher, age 93, died January the 9th, and she was a graduate of Sylacauga College School of Nursing back several years ago. The graveside and interment will be held at 10 o'clock Saturday at Pine Hill Cemetery in Talladega. Senior Pastor Robert Klotz presiding. Local arrangements under the direction of Ursery Brown Service Funeral Home in Talladega. Funeral service for Mr. Alfred Lee Threet, age 60, will be Friday at noon at Celebrations on Highway 231. Bishop Maurice Keller will officiate. Burial with military honors in Greenfield Cemetery. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Online condolences at SimsFuneralService.com. Sims Funeral Service Talladega directing. Funeral service for Mrs. Beatrice Pearson is Friday at Shady Grove Baptist Church at 2 o'clock, with burial in the Shady Grove Baptist Church Cemetery. The station is today 2 until 6 o'clock at the funeral home. Wright's Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. Funeral service for Charlene Meadows Brown, age 56, of Lineville, will be Friday at noon from Highway Methodist Church. That's 12255 County Road 65 in Roanoke. Pastor Wes Gunn officiating. Burial in the Highway Memorial Gardens Benefield Funeral Home in Wedowee, in charge of the arrangements. And Mr. Virgil Lee Hawkins, age 60, of Alexander City, died January 10th at Russell Medical Center. Wright's Funeral Home, Alexander City, in charge of the arrangements. And funeral service for Mrs. Jean Watley, age 92, will be today at 2 o'clock from the chapel of Radley Funeral Home. Dr. Skip Lowry will officiate. Burial in the Alexander City Cemetery. The family receiving friends today, 12:30 to 1:30 at the funeral home. Ms. Watley died January the 11th at Russell Medical Center. In lieu of flowers, memorial contribution can be sent to the Invest Building Fund, care of First Baptist Church, where Mrs. Watley was a member. You can send those contributions to First Baptist, P.O. Box 400, Alexander City, Alabama, 35011. Memorial message can be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City, in charge of the arrangements. These obituaries this morning brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. 10 minutes.